Spoiler alert. I was sitting in my man cave, trying to prioritize a few tasks, when I had a ginormous epiphany, which was that I should spend some quality time writing a classic column about the latest list of words and phrases that should never be heard, uttered, or published again. But don't worry, it's all good. Savvy listeners will have noticed that in a clever case of thinking outside the box, I've just used 8 separate expressions: spoiler alert, man cave, prioritize, ginormous, quality time, classic, it's all good, and thinking outside the box, that have, since 1975, been featured on Lake Superior State University's annual list of words to be banished from the Queen's English for misuse, overuse, and general uselessness. Think of it as a teachable moment, or maybe the new normal. Sorry, that's 2 more. In my humble opinion, 1992, the list is an epic 2011 and user-friendly 1984 achievement. Culled from nominations received mainly through the university's website, the list allows word watchers to rant and rave about examples of everyday speech that should never again see the light of day, a phrase which, rather surprisingly, has not yet been included on the list. This year, the phrase that received the most nominations was fiscal cliff, a combination of words you may have recently heard and read more frequently than Lindsay Lohan and car crash. Of course, saying fiscal cliff instead of financial crisis is more cutting edge. 1988. The new list also includes double down, a blackjack term often used in place of repeat, guru, often used to denote some sort of expert, and bucket list, which is a grimly selfish way of saying things I'd like to do. I wholeheartedly agree with this year's inclusion of YOLO, an acronym for You Only Live Once, that's frequently used on Twitter and Facebook by young people trying to justify some sort of dangerously idiotic behavior. The latest list also includes the phrase boneless wings, which I believe is a nice way to say mashed up chunks of chicken junk that you really don't want to know too much about. Of course, there are lots of words and phrases that didn't make the list, but which I'd like to ban from my life anyway. These terms include wake up, go to work, and you shouldn't be eating that. When it comes to language like that, I bet we're on the same page.